Hello, welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm Sientir, and I had accidentally clicked on a thing, and now everything's all whatever. Here we are. You can support me at patreon.com/Sientir, and we are going to pick up a quest from Sore on our Claw after we read the dialogue, because there's text to read. Ah, hello, friend. I'm sorry if I seem preoccupied, but my mind has been dwelling on some tragic affairs. Thanks to your assistance, our village is safe for the time being, but I can't help but think of those who live on the mainland within the roost. If Raiko's decree spoke the truth, my kin are being imprisoned there, awaiting a fate no honorable Tengu deserves. I simply cannot bear the thought of my people suffering at the hands of these zealots. Under normal circumstances, I'd rally the strongest among us, sail across the sea, and rescue our people, or die trying. But with the Sensali stirred up by the Ministry's actions, and the Ministry themselves just waiting for the right moment to quietly dispose of our tribe, I cannot leave our home unprotected for that long. Perhaps you can help. If you could join me and a small rescue party, I could leave the bulk of my forces behind to protect the village. I do not want to put more of my people in danger, but I also cannot abide the Ministry imprisoning innocent Tengu. Nice reward. You're right. We can't just leave them to such a fate. I'll help you. You want me to break into jail? No thanks. Yes. So, free birds, because song jokes. This is going to bring us back to Senji's corner. What needs to happen with my inventory? It just needs to visit an ordinary location, it looks like. Cool. Senji's corner it is, then. Always important to have good inventory management habits. Okay. I'm going to reconstitute my party in just a moment. But two things first? Yes, two things first. First thing is I'm going to go to Aspenwood Gate while I don't have my party with me. And go into the Fort Aspenwood Luxon side. Since I might as well unlock this outpost and get the quest out of my quest thing. Hi, Luxon Commander. Yeah, thanks. And the other one was I had another quest in Galahad that I think I'm going to go ahead and turn in while I'm thinking about it. So you're the ones coming along with us, Zarga, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm just kind of scanning this. You can read it on your own time. I'm going to grab my skill point and my faction. And, come back to Senji's corner. Those are the things I'm going to do. Okay, so now that I'm back at Senji's corner, I need to clean up my inventory. Anything interesting of notes? Not especially. I note that was probably not worth IDing. That was also probably not worth IDing. Okay, I note that I still have the ministerial decree. I don't know if that's something that I should be hanging on to or not. The lockpicks need to go down that way, though. And this can go over here. Lockpicks I definitely want to be hanging on to. And let's start recomposing my party. Talkora, Dunkoro, Master of Whispers, Price of Hexen, and sell this junk I don't need. My Mesmers. Cool. And then I can go back. Why is Domination Magic open? I can go back to using this. And I'm just going to put on Mirror of Disenchantment, because that seems useful. This is a really good way to get a lot of money, by the way. When the quests are rewarding you with, like... Oh, it doesn't do anything. When the quests are rewarding you as well as they are here, it is very effective. Okay. So I know there's a lot of preambles of this episode, but I wanted to start this one with the dialogue, the quest, rather than end the previous one with it, which kind of made this one have some filler, I suppose, when we get right down to it. I am being instructed to go over this way. And here we find the Angchu monk and that sort of thing. Is it customary for of your people to stand around in a time of urgency, says the Angchu elementalist. It is customary of my people to wander forward to where you are. There's a bunch of stuff. Okay, you're here, and for that, I thank you. But enough talk. We must go free my people. This is part of what leads to the Divinity of Winds, I think it is. I honestly forget what it's called. But in Guild Wars 2, there's a whole area that's sectioned off where the Tengu live, and it's just them and that. This is part of what leads to that. We're going to have to basically fight our way through a lot of Ministry of Purity. You're probably expecting that by now. We just need to get up to there. So I don't know how long this is going to be. Okay, where's Ellie? Ellie is right there. Oh, that's a Ray of Judgment. I don't know whose Ray of Judgment, though. Not this. Okay. Let's not stand wherever it was that I was standing because it's painful. I'm beginning to question my current build in that I don't seem to really be building up the adrenaline I need to get this off anytime quickly. And I might be better off doing something slightly different. Why do I feel like I remember this being longer? Maybe there's a defense up here. Ita's burden. Yeah, Shield of Absorption getting interrupted is good news for me. Okay. Being snared by water magic is not, on the other hand, that useful. I don't know what you got on you, but I'd like it to not be on you. Haha. Ooh, that was nice. I kind of would really like to not be getting blinded so much, but I don't have a great... I have the worst antidote signet. Signet of something. Remedy signet. You lose one condition. There's an antidote signet, which you lose one condition plus guaranteed 3 other conditions that aren't that one. There are a lot of ministry guards in this area. This won't be easy. We stand a better chance against ministry than my unarmed kin inside do. That is a true fact. How about you don't cast that, and we'll call it a day. That's right. I already have a ton of enchantment removal. Our fate shall be the same as theirs. I'm going to wait here for a moment, so that way all of my various accoutrements can catch up with me. Mirror of Disenchantment was probably not the best idea, I just realized, because... yeah... Well, I guess there's just Drain Enchantment there, but I felt like my party had a decent amount of enchantment. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's good against Aegis. Traitors! You take up arms against Cantha for these savage animals? From where I stand, you look like the savages. What gives you the right to imprison innocent Tengu? We do what we must to keep our people safe. And I must do the same for my people. Stand aside and we will leave. There's no more need for bloodshed. I am not your enemy and I do not wish to harm you. You're just trying to trick me, like you've been tricking the Empire for years. Raiko knows the truth. She knows what is necessary to save Cantha. The only thing Cantha needs saving from right now is Raiko. She will destroy everything that stands in her way to power. Enough of this. This insurrection ends now. Kill them all! And then I assume things will become hostile. Yes. That assumption was quite accurate. Things became hostile. Very hostile. Very quickly. And very predictably. Well, that got... Oh my goodness, look at the giant pile of... Okay, excuse me a moment. as I pull my party window up because it's apparently... I believe I need to escort the prisoners. No. No. 3 birds. Escort the prisoners to dungeon tunnels. At least one prisoner must survive. I will do that. I need to go this direction. Cool. Let's go this direction. And me without my dazed. Don't think it's going to matter much. I'll call it now. It's not mattering much. Kind of wish that I'd given... Or that Master of Whisper... Well, I mean... Putrid Bile is pretty nice, but... I feel like... a condition inflicting thing would potentially be more useful. But anyway. Let's just go over the rooftops and... push our way through this crowd of dudes, frankly. Obstructed? That happens not infrequently, unfortunately, in this game. Need to take out... Searing Flames is, like, gonna deal proportionally more damage than it relatively should. Sign of Spirits. Yeah, I don't need you doing that business. I will take my 106 gold coins, spread among 8 people. Does not go to random NPC allies, thankfully. No random dialogues popped up. That's good. Maybe I should lockpick Acanthan chests. Can't help but feel like it probably doesn't have anything good, though. Yeah, it's just such a huge horde of dudes that, like, we get a ton of additional damage from that. Plus, I can't see, like, the entire right portion of my screen because it's covered in NPC. Spirit of Agony. Yeah, I'll use it. I got a Holy Staff, and I retained my lockpick. Good. I like both of these things. Oh, Aftershock. That's spicy. Aftershock is one of those skills that's, like, sweet and stuff, but, like... Yeah. That's part of why I want to do the Codex thing that I was talking about. It sounds like it could be a lot of fun. To be like, oh, I guess I'm using these skills that are like ones that I don't use, but are cool. But I like that idea. Dazed is so good with walls of minions. We're approaching the Shenzhen. We're approaching the tunnels now. Oh, Keystone Signet. That's an interesting choice. Shenzhen tunnels. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was remembering there's a bit more to this. I think this might be the end of it. We will continue through the tunnels. I have a friend in the Imperial Guard who will help us make our way back to Xingzhe Island. I don't know what the future holds for the Angchu Tribe, but I thank you for what you have done. Raiko will use this as evidence that all Tengu are enemies of Kantha. We know the truth about the Ministry of Purity, but in these trying times, I fear Kanthans will simply look at this as Tengu killing their own kind. I knew that going into this, but I could not forsake my kin. Our only hope is for the Emperor to regain control of his country before Raiko strikes at us. If I have anything to say about it, that day is fast approaching. I don't know what these bone horror are doing, but whatever. Is that the last of the dialogue? I think that might be the last of the dialogue. I need to go see Sora Honorclaw for my reward, which is annoying. because obvious reasons. I'll take the upper route. Yes, I know. What was it? Dunkoro, Master of Whispers, Bias. Okay. Why is command? Oh, command's open because I have stuff in command. Not enough to really matter, but I do have stuff in command. I don't know. Let's boost up command, I guess. And this doesn't do anything. This is not really important. This has not been particularly exciting. I'll bring Spear Swipe, and for my elite, I'm actually going to bring incoming because I feel like it. And, I don't know. What sounds good here? That's armor ignoring damage, which isn't bad. I don't think any of this matters really all that much. What does this do anyway? Your own effects on enchantments fast can't be blocked. This is a weird love-hate relationship. I'll just finish him. Finish him is good, solid, finish him. It is prudent for me to clean out my inventory before proceeding. Yeah, that is prudent to sell to the merchant. I mean, ooh, that's highly salvageable. I should highly salvage that one. Wow, okay. A bunch of highly salvageable bows here. I got wood, is what this is saying. Snicker, snicker. Right. Okay. Take this axe. It claims to be great. I find that claim dubious. I mean, this holy staff is also dubious. But, anyway. You know, I gotta sell it for cash. Okay, so let's go get my reward. Running a bit faster to get there. Granted, I hope that we do not have much in the way of fighting, but incoming is not terrible. Not amazing, but it's not terrible. So I'm going to take the upper route. Last time you saw me take the southern route, going around the bottom. I'm going to try going around the top. Hopefully most of these mantises will leave me alone. Oh, okay. You don't want to leave me alone. Is that it? Is that it, huh? Then don't. See if I care. Level 3 tiger. Okay, let's just go. Come on. We're not here to fight mantids. We're here to go get a quest reward from a NPC that's in the most inconvenient of locations. That's what we're here for. Hopefully we're not going to see much besides Kappa and mantids. Very non-threatening mantids. Kappas and mantids. I'm going to give the heroes a moment to catch up, so that way they can be in my incoming when I use it. Otherwise, they're just going to get left further and further behind, which is not convenient. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is probably the better way to get there in retrospect, but it's not great. It's just less awful. Yeah, that was necessary. Tengu Assassin, Tengu Cutter, couple Tengu Cutters. I can't pick up, or I can't not pick up, like, an entire 1 gold. I believe we have some more quests here. I feel like I remember getting other types of gemstones from Tengu-related quests, but we shall see if my memory is accurate or not. Okay, so we're on our claw. What do you got to say? You have done our people a great service, and at great risk to yourself. My messenger informed me that the Emperor strives for a continued peace between our two people, but my faith in his ability to ensure it has been shaken. I can only hope he maintains whatever grasp he has on the Ministry of Purity's leash, for our sake and for the sake of Kantha as a whole. So we get 2 more lockpicks, a diamond, and some more gold and stuff, so that's pretty nice. Yep, ruby, more lockpicks, sweet. These have some great rewards. They have even more rewards if you do the hard mode versions, but yeah, no. Hello again, my friend. I have troubling news to share. It seems that one of the prisoners we rescued, Rion Greyfeather, has vengeance in his heart and has left for the battlefront to attempt to join the Sensali's fight against the Ministry of Purity. His family tried to stop him, but the old fool felt it would be better to die in honorable combat than await the Ministry's executioner here. I'd be lying if I said the same thought hadn't crossed my mind, but there's also honor in respecting the peace we have with the Kanthan people, even if some among them have forsaken our accord. We must stop him from dragging our tribe into this conflict. Should the ministry report Angchu warriors fighting alongside the Sensali, I fear even the Emperor will be powerless to stop the Ministry of Purity from assaulting our village. And that's assuming the Sensali don't cut him down at first sight. Taking more of our warriors to the front will only make this situation worse, I fear. If you would be willing to find him for me, perhaps we can prevent more damage from being done. I'll find your soldier and bring him home. Hooray. Okay, so that has us all the way over in Jai Bluffs. I'm not actually going to go that way immediately. I think there's an outpost down this way, and I figure while I'm here, and it seems that I don't have random high-level enemies, I might as well go there. Yeah. I wish I had 2 tiers of shouts, but here we are. Here we are. I do not. I could have brought incoming and fall back with me, and that would have gotten a decent amount of coverage. They would have both been the same. But okay, I don't need 3 gold enough to stop for a freaking random fight that doesn't matter. I think, yeah, I should be down that way. If I remember my geography at all correctly, which I probably don't. Huh, Shenzhen, you have some tunnels. Did you know that? I wonder if they knew that when they were naming the guy. Seems possible either way. I was wondering, this is a different recording session than the one I had previously. Separated by the span of watching some TV shows. Specifically, I've been watching Star Trek The Next Generation with my sister. And it's the best way to go for where I'm trying to go. I honestly don't know. I guess I'm going to just... No, this way is not it. But I think I'm going to go down then. And then also Supernatural with her as well. So we're in the first season of Next Gen. It is enjoyable, but definitely I am hoping that the reports of the next season being better are accurate. It feels too much like it's trying to live up to the legacy of the original and therefore failing to form its own identity at this point. But I think that those are probably growing pains that get fixed with the next season. Based on what little I know. This might actually be more of a longer side track than I was expecting it to be. Like, I think the outpost I'm trying to go to is right over there, though, so, hopefully it's not too bad. I'm not too worried about enemies that I deeply overlevel, so. And in the meantime, you get some pretty vistas. Like this one right here that I'm going to take a picture of. Just cresting this hill and there. That'll work. Oh, hey, Aang the Ephemeral. He hangs out over here too. You know, yes. He's a ritualist teacher. He teaches people how to be a ritualist. Also, he is a spirit. Of course he is. Man, they really... So, when factions first came out, the professions that they added, the assassin and the ritualist, were underpowered. When Nightfall came out, the professions they added, the paragon and the dervish, were both overpowered. I think this is probably better because you have people making too many of that profession anyway, and you get a bit of a glut. So you want them to be strong so that way they're not getting bogged down in content. Especially the way things went with factions. Factions in particular, a lot of people made assassins named some variant of Naruto, and then proceeded to shadow step into enemies, like getting way ahead of their party, like overextending grossly, dying, and then blaming the healers. Anyway, so you want them to be a bit stronger, but they just couldn't quite figure out where to... Paragons are in a weird spot where they have like one extremely strong build that I don't typically run. Oh, did you hear about that group that tried to clear out the old estate? I don't think I care. They aren't alone. I've heard other stories of people going off to fight the afflicted. Oh, okay. This is actually Winds of Change related dialogue. Whether they realize it or not, this is the Ministry of Purity's fault. They're telling people that change is within anyone's reach. Hope is a dangerous weapon. Any fool can pick it up, get swept up in it, and believe they're part of something more. There's nothing wrong with being part of something, but these wannabe heroes are causing people to rush into things they aren't prepared to face. Is it really so bad to leave this to the Imperial Guard? It is when people feel powerless because they aren't involved. Fascinating. We got some bonus dialogue because I ran off in a random direction to get to Tsume Village. How about that? Okay. But anyway, when its first initial release state, incoming, in fact, halved the damage your party took for a bit, and that was deemed, for some reason, very strong. Yep. That seems kind of obvious in retrospect, but here we are. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the today, yes, that's what we're calling it now, in the beautiful Saitong Harbor. Nice overlook to boardwalk area, I want to say. The boardwalk area of Xingzhe Monastery. So, until next time, everyone, take care and goodbye.